Hey guys, it's David Neuenschwander with HowToReadMusicFast.com. Just giving you all a video here today. I wanted to give you a quick music tip. Obviously got so much going on I didn't even have time to get to you from my house or from my office, so I'm sorry about that. I had to get to you in the car. But anyway, hope things are going good for you. I also hope that your attempts at learning to read music have not been as frustrating as mine were. Back in the day when I tried to learn how to read music, I did a program called The Composer. The content was pretty good, but I just couldn't seem to get it down. Other than that, I bought some books, I read some courses. I started off as a music major in college. Of course, I took musicianship classes, theory classes, and everything else, and I just could not seem to get the hang of learning how to read music. It just took ages and ages and ages for me. But as I kept learning, I kept studying, I would come across people who just seemed to naturally get the hang of it pretty quick. And as I was talking to them, I found out that they think about learning how to read music kind of differently than I did. That they actually start thinking musically instead of thinking in words and thinking in pictures like most of us do. It's kind of like when you try to learn a new language. They say if you're thinking in English and you're trying to translate in your head into Spanish, for instance, that you're going to be really frustrated, and you're probably never going to be really fluent, and you're never going to be able to speak freely and quickly like native speakers. But from my friends who speak, 5 or 6 or 8 languages, which is crazy to me, I don't know how anyone speaks 8 languages, they say what you've really got to do is learn how to think in that other language, and then you just kind of flip a switch in your brain, and naturally that happens. Naturally you start kind of flowing out, your words start just coming out in the other language, and they're right. You're not thinking about conjugating, you're not thinking about any of that stuff. And it's really the same thing when you learn how to read music the right way. That's what really the top musicians know that everybody else doesn't seem to really know when they try to learn how to read music. Is if we're thinking like amateurs, if we're thinking like people who are not completely comfortable with reading music, we're going to forever be frustrated. But if we can tap into some of the secrets that those top musicians know to learn how to read music and think musically, reading music really becomes a snap, and you can actually master it quite a bit quicker than you'd ever imagine. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to have a few more videos going out about that in the next couple of days. So hang in there and enjoy. And if you haven't already, go to HowToReadMusicFast.com and you can request a free report. And there's also a free video series that I'll get out to you about how to learn how to read music in under a week. So I've got to go. Let me show you a little bit of Houston traffic here as we part. As you can see, most people just like learning how to read music. Most people don't really know how to drive either. They're just kind of wandering all over the road. Let's take a look at this person right here. Yep, there they go. But anyway, go to HowToReadMusicFast.com. Request your free report. I'll get that out to you today.